Morning.
Morning. Oh. Stumble.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi. Morning, Kim. Good morning. Hi, Allison. Hi, Mom. Hi, Gleb. Hi, Cindy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, happy Monday. Yeah. Hi, Brian. It's good to see everyone. Happy Monday. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Fiona. Morning. Morning, TJ.
Hey, babe.
Johnny and Michael, good to see you. Hope you all had a great weekend. You awake?
I think so.
It's not that early. Hi, Helen. Happy birthday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, TJ. It's Helen's birthday yesterday.
Yeah. Happy belated.
Yeah, belated birthday.
Via Instagram Live.
Okay. Wait another 30 seconds before we start. Any requests for this morning? Morning, Tracy. Take it easy on us this morning. Okay.
So make it really hard is what I just read there from Kim. Perfect.
Take it easy. Good morning, Jonathan's mom.
Hi, Mom.
Morning, Chris. Sorry we don't know everyone that's signing on. Please send us a message. Hi, Lindsay. Slow and stretchy. Okay, I can do that. We're going to take it slow, don't worry. It's Monday morning. Start of the week. Let's begin.
I guess, yes.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come to a comfortable seated position. Sit cross-legged or kneeling. A little bit of core. Sure. Allow the spine to stack up nice and tall. Close your eyes. And just for those first few cycles of breath, don't feel like you have to change anything. Taking a few moments to become aware. Setting aside to-do lists and stories. Noticing the sensations that are present this morning in your body. Becoming aware of the flow of your thoughts. Whether you describe it as pretty calm and collected, or a little bit scattered and intense. And then gently nudge your awareness in the direction of your breath. And as you start to feel it flow in through the nose, out through the nose, make it just a little bit more deliberate, 10%. Not straining to draw as much breath in as possible, just comfortable and easy. If you feel like you're breathing quite quickly, perhaps starting to slow that pacing down. Feeling the physiological effect of slowing down the rate of breath. Feeling in your body the shift of your flow of thoughts. If you start to notice sensation of building of pressure, feeling antsy, every once in a while, open your mouth and sigh out the breath. Kind of like a pressure release valve. Anytime you need to, sigh out the breath. Three types of release. Do our yoga practice. Sometimes it will be physical release. Occasionally it's mental. Quite often it's an emotional release. I'm not judging the experience. I'm really present and aware for it. Place the left hand over your heart, right hand over your belly. As you follow your comfortable and easy rhythm of breath, just noticing what bits of the torso expand and contract. It doesn't have to be pronounced, it might be very subtle. Take one last inhale here. Open your mouth, release the breath. Palms connect in prayer at heart center, thumbs rest into the sternum. We'll start our time to the sound of a single Om. Inhale. Bow your head. Blink your eyes open. Releasing the palms.
All right, let's stay seated for a moment. Side bending over to the right side. So right arm out to the right, left arm reaching over. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Press your left sit bone now. Lift the side body up. Take another deep breath in. And then turn your left shoulder and left palm down over towards the right side as you fold over your right leg. Breathe into your lower back, into the side body still. Take another full breath in, just long breath out. And then just walk the hands in, still towards the right side, you're twisting. So bring the right hand behind you, left hand to your right leg, turn your chest, draw your right shoulder back, turn your gaze towards the back wall. And as you inhale, just coming back through center. If you're sitting cross-legged, change how your legs are configured. Have the other leg on top or in front. I'm just going to stay the same because Abby's asleep. Left hand to your left side, right arm reaching over to the left. Breathe into the side body. Press your right sit bone down. Reaching your right arm further over to the left. Breathing into the ribs. Again, no strain to your face, your neck, or your shoulders. Next time you exhale, the right hand reaches over to the left side. Fold over the left leg. Breathe into the lower back, especially the right side. Allow your body to slowly drape over the left leg. Then as you breathe in, just lifting your spine up, twisting to the left. Bring your left hand behind you, right hand to the left thigh. Puff your chest up, draw your shoulders down. Turn your left shoulder back. Turn your gaze towards the space behind you. Breathe into your twist. And then slowly return to center. And then from here, we're going to find a tabletop position. So in tabletop, fingertips can turn outwards. Left fingertips to the left, right fingertips to the right. We'll send the hips back. Move it to the left. Come forward and move it to the right. So you're just drawing circles with your torso. So first you might really feel your wrists, feeling the stretch in your forearms. So just draw these circles, not too wide. If the sensation is quite intense, change directions, draw the circles the other way. Also feeling the shoulders here, your hips, your knees. There might be some popping in the knees initially, or the hips, or even the shoulders. That's okay. Taking another full breath here. And you're going to find center again. Turn your fingers forward again. Find cat and cow, belly down, chest forward, breathing in. And as you breathe out, start to tuck your tailbone, round your spine, tuck your chin. And then again, breathe in. So I want you to move with your breath. You can change up the breath as well. You can inhale and round your spine into cat and exhale, arch it into cow, or vice versa. As long as your breath is flowing, feel the movement of your spine, the sensation of in your torso, shoulders, and hips. One more breath. Then coming back to neutral, untuck your toes, let your hips melt back. Come into a child's pose. Allow the hips to sink back. You might find that your head does not touch the mat right away. That's okay. Let it hang out for a bit. Reach your fingers forward. Reach your arms forward. Keep this child's pose a little more active by lifting your forearms and your elbows. And the next time you breathe in, I want you to just slide forward to cobra. So lift your head. Have your elbows bend down, like forearms almost touching the mat, but don't let them touch. Stay close to the mat. And then come to your thighs and your hips. Draw your shoulders back, breathing in. And as you breathe out, push into your hands and your knees. Lift your belly, round your spine here like you're coming back to cat. Tuck your chin. And then let your hips slowly shift back to a child's pose. Good. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. I want you to move really slow. So take an inhale first. Exhale, begin to slide forward. Look forward, bend the elbows. Elbows hover above the mat. Then next time you breathe in, lift your shoulders and your chest into cobra. Press your legs down into the mat. As you exhale, peel your hips and your thighs off the mat. Round your spine, full exhale. And then breathing in, moving to your child's pose again, untucking the toes. Just like that. Exhale, come forward nice and slow. Follow your breath. Inhale, lift your chest, use your back muscles. Don't push too hard into the hands. Exhale, lift your thighs and your hips, round your back. And then breathing in, melt your hips back to a child's pose. 2 more rounds like this. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to cat spine. Lift your hips, round your back. Breathe in, child's pose. Breathe out, slide forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, cat. Inhale, child's pose. Pause there. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it up. Slide your palms in, lift your spine up. If sitting on your shins does not work for you, sit cross-legged or lift your hips up so that you're not applying so much pressure on your heels, your ankles. But bring the hands behind you, interlace the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your chest up. The head can tilt back a little bit. Don't drop the head all the way, but think about pointing your chin up, lifting your chin upwards. Breathing into your chest. Take another deep breath in, draw your shoulder blades together, puff your chest up. And then exhale, just looking forward, release your hands, gently turn your head, roll your shoulders. Good, you're gonna have your left arm reach out to the left, as if you're trying to touch the floor, but don't actually bring it down to touch. So lift it a little higher, reach. Right arm up and over to the left side of your head. Gently guide the head over. Don't push with your hands, but feel like you're trying to lengthen the crown of your head towards the right corner. And your hand, as you touch the side of your face, push your head into your hand a little bit. Good. Reach your left arm further over to the left and downwards towards the floor as if you're trying to touch the floor. Maybe tuck the chin a little. And again, it's just very gently. You're pushing your head into your hands. Your hands press very lightly back into your head. So equal amounts. Release your right hand, bring your head back through center, release your left arm. Again, gently turn your head, roll your shoulders. Right arm reaching out, same thing, left arm over to the right side of your head. So the purpose of the right arm reaching out is to drop the shoulder a little bit more. So trying to reach your right fingertips downwards towards the floor. Head pushes into your left palm. The left palm only resists as much as your head pushes into the hand. And again, feel like the top of your head is growing towards the direction that it is pointing to. Feel free to tuck the chin a little here. Breathe. Good, and as you inhale, let your hand release, other arm release, turn the head, move the shoulders. Good. Then from here, just gonna bring your hands down, tuck the toes, lift the knees, come to your feet in a forward fold. Separate your feet as wide as the hip, or you can bring your feet together, whichever feels better for you. And then when you breathe in next, slide your hands up to the shins, arch your spine so you find a halfway lift. You don't want to round your back here, arch your spine. And then as you breathe out, fold forward, relax your spine. We'll do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Back muscles strong. Exhale, fold. One more like this. Breathe in, halfway lift, and I want you to pause. Keep this halfway lift spine. Slide your hands to your hips. Press into your feet. Slowly stand all the way up. Good. Pressing into the feet. You can shake it out for a moment. You can shake out the arms. We're going to move into kind of half sun salutations. Grounding into the feet. You'll breathe in, lift the arms up. And as you breathe out, slowly fold forward. Hinge from the hips. Feel free to bend the knees, keeping that nice arch in your spine until you drape your body over the legs. Then inhale to a halfway lift. Back muscles strong. Exhale, fold. When you lift all the way up, go through a halfway lift spine. Arch your back. Reach your arms up. Exhale, release your arms by your side. The exact same thing. You'll inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, fold forward, hinge from the hips. Keep your back nice and strong, squeezing the legs. Relax your neck here, then inhale, halfway lift. Again, back muscles strong. Exhale, fold. Lift all the way up, breathe in, go through that halfway lift again, back engaged. Exhale, release your arms by your side. Again, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, start to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release your spine. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side. See if you can kind of almost turn off your mind, flow with your breath. So again, breathe in, arms reach up. Make it just about your breath and the movement. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold again. Stretch all the way up slowly, breathe in. Try not to rush your movement. Exhale, release your arms by your side. When we rush, we also use momentum. So no momentum here, breathe in, arms reach up, nice and slow. Breathe out, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Lift up, breathe in, stretch. And breathe out, release your arms. One more, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Lift all the way up, inhale, stretch. Exhale, release your arms. Let's bring the legs together. Good. When you inhale next, bend your knees, come into chair pose, inhale. Good. When you exhale, lift your heels up and slowly bring your bum down towards the heels. Squeeze your legs together. Good. So you're kind of resting onto your heels. Bring your hands forward and down towards the floor, fingertips down. Squeeze your legs together, round your back. Try to bring your face towards the knees. You can also wrap your arms around the legs if you can balance here. Curl into a ball, balance on your toes. Maybe try to press your heels down a little bit more. So you feel a stretch in the back of your ankles, your calves. You might be able to bring your heel all the way down. Take another deep breath in, breathing into your spine. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. Place your hands back onto the mat if you're wrapping the arms around the legs. Lift the hips up, press your heels down, fold forward. So to step your feet to the very back of the mat.
Or walk your hands forward if you're at the back of the mat already.
So come into your down dog, let your head relax. Shake out the legs. Good, we'll bring the knees down. Come into a child's pose for a moment. Untuck your toes, melt your hips back. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, slide forward. Bend the elbows, come onto your belly and your thighs. Inhale, lift your shoulders and your chest. Exhale, find cat spine, lift your hips, round your back, tuck your chin, and then let your hips melt back towards your child's pose when you breathe in. Slide your hands back, lift your spine up. Good. Slide your thighs together, lift the hips, hands on the hips, let's step the right foot forward. Gotta allow the hips to melt. Make sure your foot is forward enough to come into your low lunge. Back toes tucked. Lift your arms up, breathe in. Bend your left elbow. Right hand guides the elbow closer to the back of your head in line with your spine. Don't let your arm push your head forward. Your head pushes back into the arm. Melt your hips a little bit more. Good. Your left elbow points up to the ceiling. Keep it there. Right hand can stay. Right arm can also just reach across your low back. Doesn't have to reach up towards your left hand. But if you can bind your hands here. Tuck the back toes if they're not tucked. Lift the back knee. Come into a high lunge. Keep that front knee bent. Elbows pull in opposite direction if you have that bind. Take another breath in. Good. As you exhale, unwind your arms slowly. Bring your hands to the hips. Breathe in. Straighten the front leg. Breathe out. Bend the right knee. Push your left heel back at the same time. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Elbows squeeze back. Shoulder blades together. Exhale. Bend. Open up to warrior 2. Back heel comes down. Left arm back. Right arm forward. Both foot are firmly planted. Keep that front knee bent. Good. Let's reverse our warrior. Inhale. Right arm back. Good. Lift the right ribs. And then exhale. Come back. Looking at your right index finger. When you breathe in, straighten the right leg. Reach your arms up. Look up towards the hands. Exhale, bend your right knee, look forward, separate your arms, come back to warrior 2. 2 more, breathe in, Look up, straighten your legs, arms reach the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, arms reach wide and powerful. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Release right hand down, left hand down. Left knee comes down. Left hand stays, right arm will lift up. Good. If you want, you can lift the back knee. If you want, you can step your right foot back partially or all the way, coming into a side plank or even a wow thing if you like. So picking what works for you here. Just making sure you're not sinking into your left arm. Take another inhale. When you exhale, let's place the right hand down. Step your right foot all the way back. Lower your knees. Walk your hands forward a little. Bring your elbows down. Grab opposite elbows. Make sure that elbows are shoulder width. Then palms can come back onto the mat. You can also interlace. Step your feet back. Come to a dolphin plank. Not allowing your butt to lift, but dig into your elbows. Hug the belly and the ribs in. I want you to draw tiny circles. So come forward towards your fists. Go to the left, back, to the right. So it's counterclockwise. So you draw tiny circles here. Squeeze your legs. Keep the core engaged. Press into your elbows. Separate your shoulder blades. Try not to sink into the mat. One more breath here. Coming back through center. Lower your knees, lower your hips. Good. Release your hands. Bring the palms next to your chest. Breathe in, come to cobra. Breathe out, cat pose, round your spine. Inhale, melt your hips back. Exhale, sit up, slide your hands back. Lift the hips, hands to the hips. Step your left foot forward. Walk the foot forward more if you need. Allow the hips to melt, arms reach up, breathe in. Bend your right elbow, left hand guides the elbow to the space behind your head, maybe in line with your spine. Push your head back into the arm gently, melt the hips to the front. Stay. Left hand can also come across the low back, can also walk up. Maybe your fingertips meet, maybe you bind. Don't worry if that doesn't happen. Good. Gently push your head back. Elbows reaching in opposite directions, especially if you have that bind. Tuck your right toes. Begin to lift the back knee. Good, strong. Square your hips. Keep your front knee bent. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slowly unwind your arms. Bring the hands to the hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, elbows back. Bend that front knee. Next time you inhale, lift the hips, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. Good. Again, breathe in. Push the right heel back, especially as you exhale, bend the left knee. One more, breathe in. Back leg just as strong as your front, exhale. Good. Breathe in, arms reach up. Open up, warrior two. Right arm back, left arm forward. Let's reverse the warrior. Inhale, left arm reaches up and back. Keep your front knee bent. And then inhale, come back to warrior two. Look at your left hand. Breathe in, straighten your left leg. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your left knee. Good. Again, breathe in, look up. Reach your arms. Exhale, bend your left knee. Reach your arms in opposite directions here. One more time, breathe in. Exhale. Then left hand comes down, right hand comes down. Let's lower the back knee first, squaring the hips. Right hand on the mat, left arm lifts up, twist. Feel free to stay here. Lift the back knee if you like. Walk your left foot back partially. You can walk your left foot back all the way. You can bring your left foot behind you into wild thing. Just making sure you're not sinking into your right shoulder. Good. Breathe here.
Hi.
Hi. And then next time you exhale, let's place the left hand slowly back onto the mat. Step your left foot all the way back. Breathe into your plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Walk the hands forward a little. Bring your elbows down. Check that elbows are shoulder width apart. Then palms down or interlace the hands. Tuck your toes. If you can, lift your knees. Otherwise, you're welcome to keep the knees on the mat. Don't let your butt stick up. Don't let your hips dip down too much. Good, let's go clockwise. You come forward to the right. We did counter the first one. But originally the other direction. I queued for counter, but you already started. Breathe. Dig into the elbows. Try to relax your face, your neck muscles. Do not clench your jaw. Try to breathe normally here as you draw these small circles. Last breath. Coming back through center, lower your knees. And let your hips come down. Separate your hands next to your chest. One more cobra. Deep breath in, pull your shoulders back. Open your chest. Exhale, cat spine. Round your back. Child's pose. Hips melt back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Sigh in. You're welcome to stay in child's pose. If you want to lie flat for a couple of breaths in a short shavasana, you can as well. It's picking what works for you. Whatever you're choosing, just allow your body to fully soften. No tension here. Allow all your efforts to melt. Let the body sink into the ground. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. The next time you breathe in, take a deeper inhale. And sigh it out. Start to move fingers, toes, arms, legs. Take your time to find a seated position. So if you're lying back, you can bend your knees. If you're in a child's pose, slowly lift the spine. So sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relax. Eyes are closed. Just reconnecting with breath and body. Noticing the effects of your efforts, even though it's a very, very short practice. We'll close our practice with a sound of Om. Palms connect in front of your heart in prayer. Take a deep breath in. Bow your head and thank yourself for making the time for your own practice. We thank you for joining us today. Hope you're able to find some peace, love, and gratitude on the mat. Take that with you off the mat and share it with the people you interact with. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you so much. She's a puddle. Abby's a puddle this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Happy Mondays. Thank you so much for joining us and flowing with us, breathing with us.
Yeah.
We're very grateful. Gets us out of bed for sure. Bless. Thank you, Gleb. Thanks for joining us. So once again, we're here this video will be up for 24 hours. We're not here 24. I mean, we are here 24 hours.
We're here for 2020.
And we are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, same time, doing something a little different each time, but format is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
10-minute meditation, 20-minute movement.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps you start your day, so please join us. Hope you also had a great weekend. Thank you.
Bye, DJ.
Yeah, our weekend was
It's good.
good.
Yeah. Got some supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Had some good food.
Been reading a lot more. But worked both days, but it was fun. Oh, we were
Yeah.
beautiful. Nice if you get to look out in the sunrise. We can't really see it here, but
If we look on an angle out of our front, we can see the sun.
yeah. But thank you again for joining us. It always feels so quick, the 30 minutes. It just flies by. But as always, we're open to any requests for the mornings. We do want to try to keep it a little bit more gentle sometimes just to ease into the practice. But yeah, so thank you. Have a good Monday. Today we're not doing the 2 p.m. for my home, but we will resume that on Wednesday.
Yeah.
we'll change our online schedule.
And we'll be at the Downward Dog Zoom
Yeah,
tonight at 6. So if you're interested in that, head over to Downward Dog's Instagram page. You can find a link to that. Actually, if you go through the link in our bio to our schedule, just in case.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's all.
We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
If you're just joining now, no problem. Again, this will be up for 24 hours. So feel free to check out the story once it's posted.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Till next time.
Mm-hmm.